Representing the good people of Serbia also. It doesn't lie in your mouth to remind us of the things that you said. Thank you.
This is a completely rude remark, and I can send you out of the house now. It lies in my authority to do so. You represent the good.
That as representing the good people of Serbia also, it doesn't lie in your mouth to remind.
Injuncted to do what he has done, and so it's now for you to also look at. Honourable member, you want to speak? If you want, I will grant you the opportunity. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with all due respect to your chair, these preliminary remarks you are making are prejudicial, and I believe that as representing the good people of Serbia also, it doesn't lie in your mouth to remind us of the things that you said. Thank you.
This is a completely rude remark, and I can send you out of the house now. It lies in my authority to do so. You represent the good people of Serbia, so I represent the whole country. Please, Marshal, take him out of the house. Marshal, take him out of the house. I will not entertain such disrespect. It lies in my mouth.
We will make access to mobile phones affordable. And the mobile companies, you're begging Kata in Kitaho. Now the mobile phones, Amanipa, not Mafia, 1 year, 1 city, 2 city, 1 city, 2 cities, Kakaka, Namotia, mobile phone, before 80, scheme, every OBR, because we need everybody to have a smart device. We will make it easy for people.
The credit in Mahama because of say Mahama omo be pamo Mahama say onyadio e money trisu no pamo Mahama na okoe omo pamo no okoe ne enim say omo na eba no omo ye mpanifo na so omo ba no still ne ete anka first no krampo ye first no kra anka ye see ye bebie kwan na nkofo tumi e de omo ne ma fa so abadwom ne so ye nya bi adi ye nyuma papa mo si enye mobile ma the free education abre fine ebeboa e the education be kwa anim kakra but sani om hihye no an hihye yie ama nkwala na wo kire on school nkwala ni nyina ho kire yen sisi ye no ye hu na enye
akufo adro mamuo ni mahama mamuo ni de ye kana ye hwa omumienu nyina ye hye da hu adwuma bia ye ga na ha mabunu no aya ama ye because mabunu ni bebre awie school omunya adwuma anye when we are school now, we get our certificate. I will pay you my Ghana Hano. When you are being here, no bit to office. When you're 60 years, now what me are forging in the birth set. Now the birth set is so 30. Now we you to know where we are. Juma now when you are Juma now certificate the fear. Yeah, no ma. Yeah, bana. Ya see a bit brave. Mo journey dipano. Yeah, so. Yeah, Juma now duty. And yema ya kofa ya digina wiem no da bia duty every week Ghana ha ya to adiem every week bia kwa kantamanto ya to ya nuema num ama ya maburu no ya ho kyere yen ya bra ya ha enti amai no mo hwe munya bibi fa ho ya de anya akufo aduo se akufo aduo mahama oba umio ya de ya kan se enuma mra manum duty no nkofom
Jim FM
ya kwaso ha bo ho no na duty mafom na yen na ya se ye bedi pa no ye kita set to me kita certificate menya adwuma anye me kwafa ne ma na mabeton aban ne nhwe na duty nkofom
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM.
It's a CCM wow macho. Oh yeah. Ready what it's a CCM wanga so macho. Oh yeah. Adom 106.3 Adom FM. One tell you what. Catch your man eye. Adom FM. Adom FM.
Jim FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Jim FM 106.3.
It's a CCM wow macho.
Watchina dia na wo hwese soafo ohwe mayi sikasem so no wo kogina mna hye badwam se wo present media budget review on behalf of Ghana yem president dia na wo hwe animu so de betudwa eye tuo na wo hwese ye tibi so eye nhihye ye ben na wo gidi sempanimfo ye bebo abusua enanwumre NDC MPP amanyokuo no ye de wanamsifo abafie ha ye besi adwa na ansa ne ye bekọ eno so no Interministerial Committee ye mpanimfo te ya fie twamuo wa bre ba ne sa de hye bi ye wo fra mantam akoso mosutade ne mpanimfo se ye bie akoso mosutade no na wo bi ye nhia yira fa wo manfo ye nyina ye te Ghana ha ye huni ekoso ade hye na wonka bi nhemu ya wutie mpanimfo a wonum bi ye sa akoso mosutade o musi oni ye ba okokọ ene ye ka ne ye wose ye ka ewi ase no na nipa besem pema duanan ye wo mpotam wo de wo ho akoka adwamu woni anu ote benhio woni anu onti menhio because wo hwe communities aworo districts besem son ya na wo framantem ene wo ho kan ye enye framantem nko adehia bia na wo Savannah region wo mu nyina wo ho kan ye na ne wo mu ne se empanimfo ka se yate interministerial committee ya bonu munye emmoa ema ne esi ye no se beyo ne yenhu biem nipa wo ho ka adwam kwan ya betumi afa so ne aboa won wo munye o madwuma kora no ene yete ye se afimpinu ene aduonu na akomasika budget no ya allocate 220 million Ghana cedis isi ade bekọ akoboa sa nipa no afi yete ye 80 million ya release yemfa mo nipa wo ho akere won na ntoto ye yemfa nye ba nwumre yi ne enti asem we mani abre ho ne se wo mu ebi ensuo no Water River Authority mpanimfo ne se wo sa bebie biem se wontie ya wo mu so wo mu sa bebie biem na wo edie ye bebie ne nkakra nti wo gidi sem factory enche mu ma ba point ne se afinie ya sa atwe enchem ni siye committee yi ate ye bonye nhwehwemu no ene nnei se ye beba bebo ano ba because empanimfo na se mo mbeka enkotie nananom won sunu gujamu dendende da bi se ya na baako no won betu ye fo be ye nkyerɛkyerɛ ma ye esu awi ase o muso o mu bie ne nkakra no na nhua yira fa yen enti committee no adwuma no mo ye no ensunsanso be na firi mu aba even victims no a wonu mu kaaye no ena kwa akosisen sika no apart from say ye release 80 million no ni aka kwa akosisen ye nim say ye budget no ye yini nkakra ye yini ye diama ba ye tumia toto niema se enei sempanimfu a wonu mu akoso mo sutade no mo se wo sa bie sutade ni bie mu a ye betumi de yense si ye boa ka se ye yomanya ye sua bibi free atrenche mo atwe mu eti ye bi ntumi nsi biem anasa ye ye ne se kokosachi ochena mesime dan asam na si ye dimirika ye nipa ni bi afiri wo ye de bi akwakoto sukuu demo ye kakra ye de amabi mo ye wie etu atwa eti sanna foforo betumi asia ye besa beti atrenche mu asem biu committee na mpanimfo te ye no moma ya ntem nka interministerial committee no mpanimfo te ye no moma ya ntem nka mohwehwe ye de na muhu ye recommendations be na mo de ma ye betumi aso sa ha na no ye mpesa fi so ye besa te asem kase bi abio because ye see ya fi atwa mu nyame nko a enkwada nketoa ye boso okosuku enhia etumi dan enhio ne toilet ye di afra wo didi ana ade acheme ensuo ni agyanan ye di afra na nipa timuo e wo framantem ye mpese ye besa atibiem enti mpanimfo no a ye share that team sekuo munya nhwehwemu wo mu no munkanya amho ne ehu ne maye because se omuka se ye sa bebiebie no mo bebo anoho ba di eso no mugina bosa anoho ba no da bia ye problem se wo mayimuo no se ba ne edimirika kukukukuku ye de we so ano ye de we so ye ntu hawase wo man na ye tim no yentu hawase o yesoso ano asem no aba no ne yedimirika ne asoso mu an ye jamu eti sade ne betumi asasi biewu a you can imagine ye gidie ne se afi ye nsa antibio because ye sa antibio dia committee na ye te ya ye ntemu nka biemu no mum ye hu ne maye mum ye hu ensunsanso efiri mu aba na ye hu baby a yasem no ne pomasibire ekosi abusua medical dia to wanim se anwumre bani ni suzumedie no wochena nyame ya domo a media budget review ya so afo hwo mayisi kasem so wodi kwotu dwam na hye badwam wo no se ye kase eye budget akomasika wonim se kase pa ne de se ya daworo makane no na nka ye si afefufuro no mu a na chese ye dimirika be se de afinu ye nsimu kura no na chese akomasika na ye krado ya kenkan bibia awie eti afinim finfini ya pa ya finum no akomasika no ehun kontabuo ehun behia se ye di sika ni bi beka ho ye soso ye ne den eye oman ne mrakuni na hye soafo bia wo hwe oman sika sam so gina mampania na mu e wo se media budget review no yetumi edi twudwa eti mpanimfo twi ntonto no esi ochena de ne ye hwe animu abusua nwumre yesi adwa mpanimfo e wo fiase enwumre me wo aloyafo mienu ewo fia NDC ni MPP amanyokuo no aloyafo mienu a wowomuo ene ya to nsafre wanwumre ya obeboa yen amadwumadie yatumi ede abramni odikan NDC amanyokuo no ene enkranya sei panina wogina mu na wohwe siesie entawantawa ewo NDC amanyokuo no lawyer Gideon Tetetete ewo ha NDC Greater Accra Regional Director for Conflict Resolution ofia ena akọ MPP amanyokuo no so emu a lawyer Enoch Anhwere Afoakwa also ewofia nti a lawyer fo mienu ena wofia lawyer eka MPP communication team no eho embenifo mammo akwa aba mesumidin ede akria boachiwe yado mo frame ABY amejo so embenifo mammo akwa aba o
ajuso ABY
boko de
obo ade ada Roma ade acha ama ade asa bedru sa bredi na aseza de manya nkopon
monta ade ne kire se mompon papa wo hu
dagamia se well there is for the important
mompontem
but part of your service to mankind and the
friend of purpose anwumre mumosi eto nsafre mo maba enwumre ye nsem da pono so enwumre nsem da pono so amada woroma ye ba be si no koso na ma memfa sedama Franco Trading Enterprise na menkai wo say ye dam live wo Facebook and YouTube eti Facebook no nya bo Adom 106.3 FM na like na wo share na wadwenkyere so di bi ato ho ye beje bracken kan e dia ma ko YouTube I what they subscribe e wo so Adom 106.3 FM na da bia ye ba wo beti enka e wo ho Papa Franco say ye ba gadgets say efie niema wu hia no wo fie enei no e bradane eti kane na ne ye dia hoden ye bibia na ne Papa Franco adawroma wo ye oba na wo fie a eniema sie no je washing machine na muawo ne ebo no wo fam ne entwe wanyina mo nkane ahode ni bebre current ni obi ono mo so anhwe ya ebesame credit dabi say ye Franco Trading Enterprise washing machine ni bi na wu use a wutim say wo bibia no ededa na kwan mu wayama entwe current bebre ena enei ye wo air conditioners eno so no enye normal air conditioners ibio we ye friend no Franco air conditioners Papa Franco watcho ni di agu ho kane na nka abrofo di na egu sa niema no ho etu ye wuni mbroni bia na we di okwa wo se mi frigana na eba eti specification no monye tu sane Ghana yen weather conditions bibia atie eti yenya Franco air conditioners e wo manmu he's the first man ya Ghana ha wakwa me ya di ni din ato so abusia se ope air conditioner na ye ho dwoa Franco air conditioners no ebi ewo honomo ene ye wo Franco TV ye wo computers mobile phones ne so de onim say original ones ne so ewo honomo akwada braka dan a ene Roxy Cinema di anim hwe no a honomo a ena Franco Trading Enterprise ewo ena DBS adawroma chense ye de bodan so de se ye ka kire wo say chense papa nie na jansa nom ne kuruwu dan a tiase na kwaji bi wasi dan no awie na dru moso no a Papa Franco se bra na beje Papa Franco de na chese ho no woji CCTV cameras ne ka ho na DBS de eno ye nchanse de boda so abusua nchanse America ho asemi eye wo na wuchusu kala wo pe kane no ne animuo no wokọ ya ne wo ye nchanse no no wa ma kala da bi wokọ mpanimfo a wo DBS akachi a wo na wo chese mepe orange color mepe wine color nchanse no ne ye de amount na ye de mount so ye amount 20 years fading warranty emfi aduonu chance na so mpa na se chirima nyina beba behu na da so te se ne yetia ene ye de sancre blocks aba na pavement blocks so ewo ho ni nyina Spintex Road dan ye ne papa ye restaurant di animhwe no hono mo a na behu DBS for se wo ena Ghana de makacho se se ye ka bia ye ka bia eno ane club Ghana ha ye tie so obi beka bia ho asema kire wa edin ne ya ba akopɛ eno ane club etu de ne kane na nkatoa no kakraka na ekita wo se ya ye mini club naba eti krokro wa wuni 18 years ana wunum bie oba pemfo so nka wonye saade a bia da so ejina mu a na ye club a na ejina mu e wo my Ghana mu abusua yanko na empenifo atena sie mi producers me na wasene yenhya sie loyalisto wo kwadwofojo etamachi kwamkule nu tachire Aisha Kuya Ibrahim Jamretuma Kowua ena ne odematum live wo Facebook and YouTube ne din e di Edward Tete wo friend Africana obeje so empenifo mamma kwa ba mi yenhya sie nyame ya domo a ochina na chese media budget review no so afọ ohwo maisi kasem so e de kotudwa emrahye bedwam na mamenko lawyerfo akwaso eja waba na te so ne enhwe enei se hint wo mu ne ekina ye hwe animu se eba lawyer communication team no de na esomo
yo ebiwa mi dase
pacho peja o microphone no ma me kakra
ebiwa mi dase ma ba o kasa fidie kese esu de na be ba me kwan na me de enchi asronko ama Ghana mampanyin na do danko akufuado ne na be de chi Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana. Nyame Adom ahobrasiem come 7 January 2025. Obeso akofnem Ghana for that Roma na wedding se so the ahobrasia e woni mu no nimdia nyame de adom no ene entetiye a nyame suru e woni mu no ni bibia na komapa so de babeso Ghana ama Ghana akodenim ne na be de chire a oboni chidom Yeyira Matthew opoku prempe napo ohwe sa 2 pair ya obeka say the giant pair ebe movie Ghana into the path of prosperity. Ohwe the fourth industrial revolution na ehia say ebenya mebu na omote the transition na se na omobe serve as a bridge between the old and the new na aboa Ghana so etimi akonenim ebiwa there's no doubt say ohwe the pair na the young pair beboa ama Ghana akonenim pa. Okay, in the area of IT, robotics, coding, and artificial intelligence, and abed dokruya na sebi owo wana owo hunim DSA no hohwakeka na wokon dose omode omoman ebe tusa na mo na unja wo akire Ghana for e de ahobrase odo ene ahokeka ebe to santene nyame ya adom a 7 December na ɔmo ahyɛ saa mpanyinfo yɛ nimonyam na megidi nso sɛ ɔmo nso so akofuna nim 7th January 2025 a ɔmo nso de ahobraseɛ ebe reciprocate the kind gesture of the people of this country in all humility na ɔmo aso Ghana so yie paa ebi why nyame adoma wɔkyena dwumadi akɛseɛ mienu no mampanyi ebidi the kind ne media budget review the Minister of Finance Dr. Amin Adams ebe di animu dia komrase bedwafie no ne Ghana my through our members of parliament abobu ho no ebe koso ena anopa no so no around 10 a.m. so no omampanyin nankasa he say na Danko Akufo-Addo or the Minister for Works and Housing Yera Kojo upon Kroma and the Interior Minister Yera Henry Korti ebe so be called the National Police Training School or Tesano na Adankra 320 housing units or mampanyin esiama Ghana police for no so no or mampanyin akoso ye apasuomu na wotwa ahomam said the ya police for so be decent housing or mampanyin ba ye no or the atona koma pono so say yen security service no ye be retuli omo no ya rebrand omo ne ya ma omo the comfort a omo hia said the ya almost between boy and hoban enu nti nyame adoma wo chena de no 320 ne be kan de omampanyi ba from 2017 why no ho a 1080 housing units a omampanyi dia ma ye security services no de okwabenya any other place kaboma 1080 and omampanyi na Danko Akufo-Addo e de ma ye security service no in terms of housing nko a and we nyina so ba with school kakra recreational facilities and nearma okoho ma hu say a modern city or modern housing unit akono yepa woti hono mo ahu say you have the comfort and you have the love for and passion for your job no na beboa ama ya police for no your security service no so no etimi aye wa femu die bia so no e de omon kwa to hono mo aboye ho ban abra yada say the be ya abonefo so no entimi to yeso esa enu nti ye beda o mampanyin ase na ya dan na pamfo so ne omodwene o man so ho nyina so ase ebiwai on the media budget review megidi say emra say brano bia no aban ebekọ mrase bedwam na budget oyeye no ode ho say abosumi nsia say media dey half the year na ode ho anudie akakoto mrase bedwafo anim say say ya aban de si nani so ewo the main budget ni mu no watimi adi so baby ho na aban timi adi so na so obeyen sakyeremu ewo mu so a mrase bedwafo so ama aban tumi amenetimi sakyeremu ewo ne achievement aban etimi achoke in ne estimate within kind of two drama parliament e ma no ho ahono ba na say parliament egitu mu no so no or the ho amane ebobo mrase bedwa ne sampa ye ba mo nai so in November 2023 with the 2024 budget no estimate say na mogitum na mo say na yetu abosumi nsia down the lane no akwantu ayetu no we na bem sa coincide bi wo mu so a aban be nam sa kwan no so de ato mrase bedwafo anim na ye de to mrase bedwafo anim a eti se de ato Ghana fo nyina nim esan se mrase bedwafo no ejina ya nem se ya nem si fo mrase bedwam this expected say ekoto mrase bedwam a Ghana fo e no mampanyin enam ne photo samfo so ne finance minister so de amanebo no boye enyina na mitietie mu a enya de a ye de eto ntumu bia no ebeto Ghana fo so
ye wo wate no
mitietie mu a enya de a aban ekopesika foforo bia ana supplementary budget estimate bia se yensan twa sika foforo bi fanka aban ho fanko de dwuma foforo bia na mihu ni ye se ebeyen komode because aban abon ho mode won ya bebre mu wo hwe IMF program aye call yi ni ade a benchmark no criteria ne nema ne aban ati achieve ewo mu ni ade nyina no aban nam sa akonya no so e de beto mrase bedwafo anim wo hwe the important aspect financing and social interventions aban ebenam ho abo amane said ye leap ensensemesi akọ said ye national health insurance esi kọ said ye aban school feeding ne nema aban eboa ye akasha setenam yedie ene ye nkankro no the health sector ne ade nyina no aban befa so abo Ghana for amane oba industry mpuntu abaye our industrial growth mu ene ade nyina so aban ebenam ho so no akasa actually Ghana for home. Okay, small and medium scale enterprises are buying Benam so akasa Ghana for home. Quite a buying for so aboa and crankle you may kete so bet me and yini abaya kesia a bet me global companies near the become multinational anyway say so now buying a Benam Sakonyan so any Ghana for akasa. These are some of the expected or anticipatory policy-driven tools are be free the supplementary budget estimate budget statement come rasibe dwam nyame Adom a ochena eni ti Ghana fo nya rehemu wo mu se supplementary estimate ye bewie na ya aseda ye bewie na ya Thanksgiving ye bewie no na ya friend say powder two esan say the enyi betie free mu no ade a ebehye Ghana phone crying say going forward in the last 6 months of 2024 no and I'm more buying A20 in terms of growth say you to say sometime in 2022 ABY now your inflation rise to the tune of about 54.8 to 0.1%. Nyame Adom etimia drop here about 22.8% thereof eguswa eba form. The estimate is that the projection is that by December no also team hit here about 15% of inflation. And in no share the trend of decline. Any idea eba na achievable say betimia hit the 15% inflation trends ni idea no. Ni na ban benam so na ode ehwa manebo abogana for. Ohwe na anu ya aban completing the external debt restructuring no ne Eurobond friends creditors and the bilateral creditors and the like commercial creditors near there no yetimi enya anuye ama ya restructure your debt yenya a debt relief any debt forgiveness of about $4.7 billion debt relief of about $2.8 billion friends dollars ebe boya yenya physical space between 2023 and 2026 free physical space na yentua yaka there my aban opportunity say enyuma abiding in sake ka kwan esuo enkania school dan ene niema kesia na aban guso a woye boa Ghana fo no asikasem ekwa atwe na aban sa project ne stole ye no aban betimi akoho no de sika na akoho akowiwe sa project na ma Ghana fo etimi benefit ewo ho
lawyer sika ne nyese o mo de ache ye na emum ye ebra nke wose ye di tua no na ye de biri ni bi aka ho
absolutely o say in terms of say o ye or restructure our debt no ye nya debt forgiveness ye the $4.7 billion and ache yen ena yenya physical space of $2.8 billion enka yetua yaka enka between now and 2023 to 2026 no you reach over $2.8 billion sa physical space because yentua sa no between this time no enimanimu ye nti enya sa physical space na enye se yentua ka nti no sika no eno ase yedi ni nyina o ye besie bi because eden ya sa 2026 aircon no ye better see yetua ka no eno nti minister through me sure say through the media budget review no announcement be mu ekwan a aban ebesie sika na be towards the repayment of our debt ewo ye animu no any kwa how e be invest sika na ebetimi ede efaso so abre Ghana for na physical space ayenya no so no aban ho hare na investment aban eye say obechebi lamte circle interchange na ekoso we no it was almost about 90 something percent completion but because of sika same to the store currently enche contractor for ebekoso na ya pese ebewie wo hwe nungwa kwan ya interchange projects na e so ne ade anywhere store ne ade ni nyina na aban ebeko ho and most of the contractors now start eco site wo hwe agenda 111 district hospitals na which is the most ambitious health infrastructure project in the history of our country yesi 111 hospitals within a space of 4 years in the history of this country and most of the contractors now back on site or must start here or muguso or FSC be complete the projects now yes say in the next 2 months buying best start to say be a handing over you be to hand over some of the completed projects for the benefit of the people of this country
and you no abo so far akomesika no nyame ya Adom achina ye bete ho asem media budget review no say enya de ese soafo no bebi se sika foforo bia biem
sure
ena ne edi ho bio introduction of new taxes bia so emma
sure
ye kan no se mate Ghana fo sun omusun wo mayimu asun ne se ahochiri wom enye new taxes asem kura na Ghana fo ka the existing taxes wo hono no wo fa bibi ti se port import duties say deda eniema so ne amanfo ka ne se ebi wo ho a yenyi mfiri ho ebi eniema ni bi wo hono mo a Chese nchi ya de ba ye kora na twam. Eti nki enyi bi mfiri COVID tax da bi omoka. Eti ye bete se wochena ye beyi anu bi afiri ho anam ye nu ya wakan se mami pa se ne wo ka se Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne na pope ne ye eti se baby on beto aso Ghana fo bena bo awo mu bo se chena mo ntimi announce bibi e be ma Ghana fo hu se change aba fam wo bu obegina fa ako eniem ebe ko ya ugidi se bebo amo
ABY se wo hwe ebra ye wo mu ya ye ko IMF no because of say na yentimi yesika sem no ye revenue any expenditure deficit in the no na it was at par because say because expenditure any sika yenya no na e wo form e do hwa this regime ayo mu ya you say every occurrence bia won who solution na e wo ho no and COVID-19 any Russia Ukraine impasse ne ba ye no e ya me de say ebra o manpanyin dada watena o manpanyin akomwa yesu pen e ye Yewura John Dramani Mahama o kai say na pen so ka kire yen say wonye o manpanyin da won't criticize o manpanyin because you don't know what is in that office nyame adom waye o manpanyin ena o manpanyin fo from so aba ena o sanso e ba bio na it is in good light say o call Harvard University na ogi tu mu say COVID-19 no aba be disrupted the entire international the international system in terms of trade and commerce. Africa and Ghana here the hardest hit developing countries no and when it sa a COVID here by you no e dey how kese pa ene by and to be honest with you ABY the ravages of COVID no what mean for 2 years or 3 years in kwano and clear the ravages of COVID no envy and when yet said the intervention of the COVID-19 tax no e by to remedy some of the occurrence or how COVID no e by and said the beya you bet you see ye ho in going back ye free mu nwie e what time ebe free ye tax policies in the future. But currently, we have fiscal consolidation, Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. You got fiscal consolidation. Simply means usika owo and as revenue income awunya any expenditure no you make sure say deficit never be minimal if not zero deficit at least when you deficit kra na ubedi abro so e kakra bi say de be ya say wo ko bobesia kra abe support o budget na besia na be mu be kitu bi say de be ya you can consolidate your finances and your gains. I don't know about you say sa taxes kaka create revenue every o mine no so waka sa brea ye womi ahu here brea wo we need to generate more revenue to be able to satisfy our internal needs and consumption patterns in na edo how kese eba currently or how are you woman you know aban etimi abo ne homodin ma wo hwe in terms of your import cover this year you 3.1 month of import cover. It's a idea so any year pa as you say no over $6.9 billion and I buy it me a saving for minor in terms of your import cover. Osha ye gold for oil ye gold purchase program Bank of Ghana I be inherited just about 8.7 tons of gold since Kwame Nkrumah time ebesi Omanpanyi Akufo-Addo time. Currently we have 34.7 metric tons of gold because of the gold purchase program Bank of Ghana any buying this scene and so see e be show up our reserves no na be boa ma yesika ni mo timi agina ye no yetimi ato 34.7 tons of gold as compared to the 8.7 tons of gold aban be to irrespective of the crisis ayi mu no ye wo haw mu na so no aban no adwene yen dache ho aban no eye projects ebetimi take care of the needs of our country going forward said the be ya o man no betimi agina ye dache sabi ye ka se adwene ne nko ho a ene yen gold reserve away 34.7 metric tons ye ka se ye ton iska kese pa ye betu akoton na ye begu economy ne ye di ase no nanso no odwini nchirima ho anase odwini nchirima ho e wo say yetimi sustain your country ne your gains no we make some sacrifices it is painful so we go through a debt exchange program domestic debt exchange program bi you say bia na wo some bonds anase wo sa savings bi ho no ma wo suffer this haircut enye palatable to say what me achieve a debt a local domestic debt exchange program into no why are there although say why are there what me sustain the economy no na economy economy and running a gog and I say I'm bottom. Then so it was a painful exercise. Abaya go through all this mail. That's all mine no say currently no the economy no take shape. I was here about Abaya baso. Abaya tum san hochire wo ho. Ye nyina ye Ghana for. We all buy from the same fuel station. We all buy from the same market. We all buy from the same shopping mall or retail market. And yeah, they go the same market. You go the same so. We all feel the pain. But how one there or no more between 2022 no everywhere. Ye nyina be ja tum say how no. Currently no it has been ameliorated in a way. As what tikakra e check kan no.
Bro for na kan there gisem do si ona me Gideon.
As what tikakra Gideon bebem. As what tikakra e check kan na ye beto ye because of how ye timi kokodru ye kakra no. Yami adoma ochina aban ebe me hu through the budget the media budget review no the progress ye timi ameki ene the dache me bia ni ehwa ye ko na ebe boa Ghana for so nyina.
Mesa ba hobio na ne wo kan ni nyina no ye at the expense of the because ye ka in 2008 say na Ghana.
Oh yeah, sure.
So what ko for my ye kwai my ye we mampenda da John Dramani ma ye kwai my ye we Ghana for say there be anu ye ni say time no mo na mo de ba ye yo ebusu ama me nko lawyer Gideon hono lawyer Gideon tete ewo fie ha NDC amanyuko no nkran ha sei penna ohwe etoatoa ma sumdue eye adwuma lawyer so mame
yo be that say ebua metia nkofo no betie metia omampeni former president and his excellency John Dramani Mahama any ni running mate Professor Jane Nana Opoku Ajima
patro ben microphone no kakra
yenim say in this two perfect pair no they are coming to rescue Ghana from this mess na MPP4 or Omedi Ghana 4 etum na ye can say ye building the Ghana we want together and you say some Kabal mafia bi ebi achi mafia bi bekwa kotena bebi na ye can say ye building Ghana nanso under the NDC led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any Professor Nana Opoku Ajima, ye kase ye building Ghana we want together. Enti menewo ye na yetina hano ye beba together. Ye be bring ideas. Na said ye pese Ghana endru no ayenkono enuna ye be support it, and that is what this regime led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, any Professor Nana Opoku Ajima want to do. Now, everywhere they be me kase me nyasa opportunity. Say in any media platform no me pese min kai Ghana for one of the key policy na ye pese as NDC4 led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama any Professor Nana Opoku Ajima what we want to do and only the 24-hour economy 24-hour economy this is all about jobs and jobs and then him say sisi an Ghana for the almost share ye the omedidi what will be in their pocket matters bread and butter issues and that is one of our major focus here. You be making sure say sa 24 economy no it will create jobs na ye focus on the fact say on the agro processing industry, pharmaceutical industry, manufacturing industry, sanitation industry, transportation industry. In here say we a private company na upese on joining the 24 economy initiative no unim say you are not just coming to provide jobs na unyashi ubenya tax incentives ubenya port incentives say a buying best support in terms of capital so that at least ubetimi expanding business now ubetimi employ as many people as possible all for the focus of ensuring say that 24-hour economy no, it will come to fruition everywhere now just Saturday yenya sa get fit and ready Mahama walk na enuni the warm up to this Saturday no watermale campaign launch no and Saturday last week Saturday konungwa just to begin the warm up work anka bear me the power. It was just a very joyous moment because who said they're Ghana for they were hungry to vote for this NDC and vote out MPP because ominim say omu bre papa and you say once fuel prices go higher affected bibia including kube crumple affected just because of the fact say fuel price increase and TCC no show uko top kube cc kube be too close to 10 Ghana cedi and ebua this is the true state
of the
economy. 10 cities. Kube. Your friend say 37. And more than 5 cities.
It depends on baby. Kube.
Since 3 months ago, now Kube 5 Ghana city.
Now
increase.
Kube turn anywhere turn say
6 Ghana cities.
6 cities.
Why lucky? Because said the American Sisia me talk Kube 37 hon. Last
37 here
3 months. Oh baby, your friend say baby cars don't stop one. 3 months ago, now Kube 5 Ghana city. You increase fuel price. Me talk I can say Kube there. Sisia no increase you. What can I say? And Tibia say
and 37 nimu hono moto Kube ba ko 10 cities.
Oh, say any station hono. Station baby car no stop you hono.
Open ye bu agutu amana.
Say Kube no say the go bottle mu and ubenum no say the same thing.
Because we say oh my price, I my standard you say say na e to Kube.
Me talk Kube.
Say Gideon, when you say niema boa ye din a obi beti wase, but when you say and the Kube ba ko ye 10 cities
Kube na ABI me talk Kube it is 2 things. Say me talk even in the fact say there are 2 bottom more. Should it be that high? Should it be that high? Me talk just in show no per campo, in show no per. Should it be that high? Or because of the fuel prices? Should it be that high? Because on a very good day, no, as I say, Kube no, it should be a very cheap. It should be a 5, 2, and 3 city. But you all talk even the fact say undi Adriano campo just in show no campo. One year lucky. Now auto 1 liter, close to 25 city, and at 20 city you're lucky. Say me catch. I'm telling you. Who thought even 1 liter of insure Kube, insure 1 liter, but voting 1 liter, 20 cedi and 25 cedi. Me catch you. Few months ago, now a year 15 Ghana cedi. And when I say me kakeke, me de me pe Kube pa. You de yanka say ube di Adriano Kwampo. Just the fact say ye the insure no, ye the Kube insure no. That is the true state of the economy. By boy. Yanka issues of yanka media budget. You say after that now fuel prices. Yeah, him say MPP this Akufo-Addo Bawumia government they just come to see the same thing. Yeah, him say this economy no a bankrupt economy, a default economy, high inflation economy, high lending rate economy, high unemployment youth unemployment economy, high lending economy. And say ochina omo ba say ombe present omo media budget review no ye nim the person because we already know say even as we speak say the kind COVID levy no, the COVID levy is still there even though omo say COVID-19 it was to help the country in terms of COVID-19 issues. Say this year COVID-19 is a thing of the past. Why is it that this year ukoto the journey and ukoto anything it was shopper? So we share breakdown one the breakdown including the COVID levy. I think yes, or can say it's President John Dramani Mahama. I can say COVID affected, Ghana. It affected all countries. But the point is that as you speak, is it what did they affect other countries? Say they are still collecting COVID levy. I was saying, kind of say his President John Dramani Mahama or catch Akufo-Addo Bawumia government say the stabilization fund was there. Thanks to his President John Dramani Mahama, he managed to make sure say Sikawo was stabilizing fund. Until when Ghana was suffering in terms of COVID-19, or catch on say this administration say there's money at the stabilization fund, go and take it to rescue this country. Oh no, Kasa. That one he didn't say it. Of course, yeah, they him say governance is a continuum. And his President John Dramani Mahama, on the kind of leader that we can say, oh, once I'm not in power, I will not even propose solutions to you, Debbie, because on him say he has been president before and he wants to be president. That is a visionary leader. On doing, he's not selfish and he's not thinking of an chain mafia to state capture every property. Debbie, or doing Ghana for whom, on doing the fact say Ghana no any media, it is Ghana for dia. And so yeah, even if another government will power, now or person you power, or be making suggestions. ABY. Mayanka issues of the fact say the mid-year budget review or issues of collapsed bank and the fact say even though it was painful we had to, clean the banks and all that. Ebua, yes, some small comparison. Sika, omu yusu aban way e yusu to do the banking sector cleanup, as compared to Sika, na banks no omu here just to revive themselves. No, let's look at the figures. Omu yusu 24 billion Ghana cedi just for the so-called banking sector cleanup. When the banks themselves now almost paid just 9 billion Ghana cedi just to be revived. And then we still essential. Let's do the calculation. And this Aban way, they have caused more harm to Ghana for more than even doing good.
Sa argument we ya moye no. Mo ma breso no. Mampanida do John Dramani ma breso. Banks ni biya nkwa ahohiahia mu saa ama na anso masene. Eno no de na free mu bae.
Ebiwai. Anda yedie Ghana for omo kan say omo paying because Aban way can say they are the messiah, they have the magic one to rescue the economy. When we were in power, we didn't collapse banks. At least yeah, banks. But the point is that Aban way omo 8 years of power. Remember say Ghana for rejecting because omo can say MP4 Aban way can say we were superly incompetent to the extent say we cannot do or we cannot rescue this country. And Ghana for Emma Aban way sat to me for 8 years. What have they done? Let's stop the comparison because in the first place,
when you comparison with me about
in the first place,
question will be sane say enka we sika dodo a ye de yes our banking sector clean up no and ne nanka banks ni hie betumi aboa wo ma matimi agina omo na so no senka ye de ma wo mo gina omo na so anka beboa me gidi say that ni opeso kan na me bi sa say and this mo abreso banks ni bi enho kire wo saa ya no mu hia mmoa e ma ban ne yese da bi yentumi ma banks ne collapse eti yemfa sika support omo na omo ntumi nyina omo na so se ne wo ka se nke wo sa ban yiye no. What was the results?
Well, in as much as Aban a support to Aban a support to banks in terms of reviving. Yeah, can say in all the if you be a mensa womb, it doesn't mean say that initiative was not a good initiative. So who supported banks and some banks decide to do whatever with the bank money and just say that initiative was wrong. Me can say look at the amount of money Aban way Ed Yusu to do the so-called banking sector cleanup. 24 billion Ghana cedi. Sa sikano say ye division ye calculation 9 billion Ghana cedi that the banks did no. How much would it be? And so ye at Aban and on mine ye kase ye nisika. And so ye kase nisika and that amount of money is what you use no. Then what are you doing? You are engaging with expenditure. Everywhere. And cedi to $1. Cedi me too quite. Now make us say me prepare me cedi into $2. You see, that was just like a month ago. You see, answer na menya $1 15.8. Just a month ago. 2 weeks later, me buy me pese me sisabi see sisiana 16 Ghana cedi. Ebuai say ene a cedi to $1 is 16 Ghana cedi. That should tell you it's a big blow. What is Aban way omo yet? Sisiano then omo yet to rescue the enya no na enya Aban way. Dr. Bomeka say he has rescued the city and given the key to the IGP. What is happening? And on himself once Sisiano a city to do existing Ghana city, it affects every single thing. Just some few years ago, in some 12 interview, market. I say, where did he? Because those who are selling almost year importation, almost feeling the pain. So when you importation now, no, every one feeling but so two coin and now goes no, they be some pot no clear. Now you can say a city to do existing cities. I'm saying we soon because answer na ube ye clear now ube turn in your waboka. When in conform can mean tiasie, but I'm telling you. The very moment who ye business na they also say tono who to online campo na ye ka say the old tono ebia maybe $5. Na sisi anu wo de wo $5 no $1 is 16 Ghana cedi. You can imagine the amount of money spending. Ya can say what finance minister no
or former of Yata was signing $34.9 million for spare parts in ambulance or leave your office. The scandals alone, we can't finish counting. And you know now, your friend is saying Bank of Ghana, you're spending close to 3 billion Ghana cedi in terms of your friend is saying the office, in terms of their so-called office that they wanted to do, and then your public debt compo a year over 600 billion Ghana cedi. Your calculation say, my colleague calculating how much we owe this country. Close to what? 20,000 and 19,000. Yeah, public debt. And then Ghana funding now, each Ghanaian is owes close to 20,000 Ghana cedi because of our public debt. And in all this, say out of the number of years that Ghana, in terms of that Ghana has existed, 59 years of Ghana. Now your public debt now just 122 billion Ghana cedi. Akufo-Addo Bawumia government for just 7 years, they have ballooned the public debt to over 536 billion Ghana cedi. Ah, dang. This is what we want to hear. And to the media budget review, it is about pocket issues, bread and butter. And to the all totally unnecessary. Tell Ghanaians what you do to make sure say their pocket will now be at least soft enough to cater for themselves and pay school fees and feed themselves. And then you how much is a fuel? Media be 20 liters. And I feel the pinch. Fuel close to 15 cedis. And who thought 20 liters? You are paying close to 300 Ghana cedi. And ebia shell any energy sir. Any ebia total energy any ebia ube call baby Benaba 13 Ghana cedi and 14 Ghana cedi per liter. Dang. This is what Ghanaians want to hear. Say, in this bid-year budget review, who scrappy taxes, who making sure say their lives will be changed. But you see, this government has shown say they are useless. And nothing na Ghana for your catch them say, come December 7th. Don't make that mistake. It's just like semantics. You see, nano yen de you see, but you see, on the reality, say your fuel, your tissue. And that the only way you be to make sure say your fuel better so is to work on your cedi to dollar rate. Your name say your cedi are very, very weak. And it affecting Yama. And once your cedi is weak, it will also affect your fuel price because automatically you are carrying a very weak cedi. A very, very weak cedi. And dear, say Dr. Bawumia Oka say he has the magic wand to rescue the cedi. And can say by tomorrow, no, they would have told us what they are doing to make sure say the cities don't 16 cities. Don't forget, in the year 2016, you're handing over no, your dollar to a city at 3.8 Ghana cedi, and 16 Ghana cedi. And me can say once once the city is 16 Ghana, it affects every single thing. And now me talk, your friend is saying 40 quarter, bottle water, medium size. Now we're not at 1 Ghana cedi, a quarter to 2 Ghana cedi. See away, you're 2 cedi 50 pesos. Medium bottle water, you're 3 cedi 50 pesos. How much is 1 liter bottle? Bottles, 1 liter, they're saying. That should tell that's the true state of economy. And today, when you wake up in the morning, things are increasing because your cedi is weak. And that should tell you that a buying way is totally useless. They are if they are really serious, which I know say they cannot do anything because they have chopped all the money. And Sisiano, they have lost of ideas. Sisiano, and those days not a year, 1 year, 1 scandal. It turned to 1 month, 1 scandal. This year, 1 hour, 1 scandal. 1 hour, or they be a year, it is 1 scandal on just today. Thanks to Honorable Blackwa, we're petitioning the OSP on the issue of the $34.9 million ambulance spare parts. Yeah, calculation. How much an ambulance costs as compared to spare parts. You can see, say this is another avenue of wasteful expenditure. Which means say Ochina they cannot do it. They are just going to repeat themselves and lie as usual.
when the true state of the economy is the fact here, in Kofo, the cost of goods and services is high. It's what we are where we are today. And he say if they cannot solve the cedi to the dollar, they should forget it. And no say, come December 7th, we the NDC, we are coming to power to rescue this country from the mess they have created. And nothing that Ghana for say, we are coming to make sure say we build Ghana we want together. Eboa many wo. And you say me pe me ba studio ha. We come have discussions of how to build Ghana we want. And you say yeah try your corner and now there was a mafia be a mafia be your corner your truck be now ye said ya ye be two be now ye the obi be replace obi just chop on debi. We are coming to make sure say what Ghanaians needs is what we're going to do.
Ma menna wase abusia ene a yeti ye Gideon tete ene ya chenenka no NDC amanyoko no communication team oka ho na aba Greater Accra region ha so a mpanifo a wo hwe eboa ema sumye ekoso wa amanyoko no mu no ono ene nipa odi animu oye lawyer ni na Samuel awitwadwe nche yode aba se akua mehwe mo live free suhuma krabo anwumre nyame enka mo ho na Majid Mensa Osi akua bechem na mehwe mo efri na mamenchia honorable Charles Akwasi Asiedu incoming MP for Tano South constituency na wose adroba for no enne so muka so mbe increase transferred transport fares no a akua omudi so mu increase no unim se niema bo okosoro na ye to fam numu a omo ntumi nkoton ka se omo tete ne bo no so se ye tumu a e wo se omo so atum omo wo yire ene ma ya omo ehwe won o se under JDM no na a gallon of petrol ne bo ene nnese ne esitie no asesa enti sa adroba fo so ka se omo tumu a mo bia enkobo wo so bo se adroba fo etimeden ana Stevenson siao de ayode aba o se akua mehwe mu free Washington DC na NDC ne MPP nyina ka cho omo se omo ma ye break since 1992 ebeto ne no changes by no mbetumi di omo nsasi omo bo aka se omo de aba ewo Ghana mu hwe yakwan hwe tema motorway mampani dada Kwame Nkrumah be ye kwan ni wie ye okoye no ene de na sa manyoko mienu ni nyina omba ya kwan no kure tutu keke no enim de ya omo de betwetwa ntokuro no kura no omo bia ntumi nya ye nti omo ya nwene ye ho onso ne de ye ode aba eno no Felix Osafo Kantanka Worcester enwo USA osi akua mechiamo anwumrei na mampani data John Dramani Mahama ne NDC amanyoko no ye ka vision na policy a omo enibi omo nibi omo nsam o maka free titi nyina no enye nkukobuo nketenkete asem ne se wo mo ba na okada omo be ma wo ombeji okada atum nye no nko ani omo campaign omo ye de na omo wo magana fo omo ni hwe ana Junior Kobe Stone de ayo de aba o se chese o se agua MPP ni ya wo ka se yasem a wo ka se MPP ya manyoko papa me dwene ho amenti ase se MPP ya manyoko papa nka a whole Ashanti regional minister emobo projects o maye no enum kro o maye no region ho no wantumi amobo de na chese amanyoko we ya manyoko e wo se Ghana for to abama wo Joshua Segbeji de ayo de aba se bi why in Russia mpo ya omo say na Russia Ukraine war no omo ntua eho tuo Russia Ukraine war ye ntua ho to omo kora asem no to omo no omo no nebna bosa omo ho kire wodwe no ye ne yeda susu wo ho ebo ho nkonkonwa e na covid to no so ka kire omo say Russia ni sa yes no omo ntua ye nko a na ye de covid ko yeda su tua to Isaac Debra was bisa Gideon ma me say kube no opese oto ne sen no opese woto kube no woni nkwa efa so dua kube piaga de ya wode aba piaga say ebi waye ye ka the best party for Ghana unim say wo kasa wo de NDC ni MPP betoto ho de a ene MPP yo MPP ye bam che NDC amanyoko no NDC de esa propaganda no omo ye na mampedi da John Dramani Mahama de profo ba ko pe na mpesa me de ma no never again Elvis Kwajopoku wo say akua ka che Gideon ma me say asem no wo kana tokuro da ho e bebo no ankasa so obeka se kube ye 10 Ghana cedis kube ye 10 Ghana cedis tuabe mu na kube nugu kube no na enua na duane no na nsuo ni gina mu anase bottle asem ene wo ka ne saa no ka che ne se bottle asem no wo ka onum nsuo ni wi on fato anu koto kube no ena ansa Isaac wo se akua ye nukure o akua kube na asem no a kube no asem no a minua na ka no abushafo mu debate no monto mbo ho na kumasefo Gideon jo message ansa Isaac say akua nokre uba kumase a kube no ba bi o moton 10 Ghana cedi say wo kumase ha enti mane nye onwanwa na Jennifer o say akua say Gideon ka kire wo say kube nkran ha say ye 10 Ghana cedi sa ka kire nsam say obowa NDC for ne kasa de say ya o na makosai ayensu Peters was a wa ti asema Gideon kana nwumre ti asema Gideon kana nwumre eti ye na Kwame Donzi sie bi wa mechia mo mehwe mu free agogo asante achema agogo na mehwe mo efri penifo mesre mo munye din kakra ma me mesre mo munye din ma me we dia yi ode aba Donzi dia yi ode aba wose asante achema agogo ye tie mo na ebiwai ma menchia ohene Kwame Frempong, incoming member of parliament for Asante Achim North constituency. Isaac Debra odi ene maboso Hamod Frempong was MPP ne NDC de obi anye papa Pedro wa Medina Cruz or ebiwai me show no metie mo Indianapolis Kumasi Tano so Kesmin Junction wa na mewo na chese mitie ensem ni bia toda medwene ho amenti ase apia sela so se bi wa mechia mo adwumre na Eric Oparimensa wo se ye leaders no mo nwene ye ho kire ye Ghana no ye ho hia o mo kra na ya so ede na adwenkyere aba anwumre na abusua wo so wadwenkyere ko Facebook YouTube a ubetumi edibi ato na happy birthday enko emfama Sofopeni former chairman Emma the Church of Pentecost Osofopeni Apostle Dr. Opoku Enyina former chairman Church of Pentecost and there Professor Opoku Enyina na woda Prof Nyankopon Onsha Osofopeni and 70 years enough from wo de 70 no enu ho na bi kitapoma ba hwese ne osi gina ne na so a Apostle Nyankopon Onsha wo efri o manyina safoma ye wo Church of Pentecost mu ina nkanka Peggy Amadonko yo wo GTV semenka ncho se nyame onsha wo na Dickness Comfort anan also wo dan so my Church of Pentecost Mama Comfort Peggy semenka ncho se nyame nsha no onsha wo na onya wo kese papa o makesi yo no emra lawyer for akwa na
yo utie de minua George eti ha okekan ya Gideon sorry Gideon okekan ya kube ya omo de on Brazil kube no mpe so kai so call Brazil omo de straw
we 37 or so to 10 Ghana cedis
omo no mo pe Brazil kube se o ti Ghana na se o pe imported kube a ubenya so omo no o se omo lifestyle no different eti no omo call Brazil omo na kire see the city straw enum kube nsuo ni ade o Ghana ha buy ya coefficient scan na ma buy so we don't want to go into the painful past of our country. You see, so we inherit an economy. The head of treasury, our commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Then time Mampenyin that John Dramani Mahama. I catch them in Newo ABY. Any Ghana phone and I say, Yarina Kadumpi. Just say our country was bankrupt in 2015-2016. Okay, just Yarina Kadumpi. So if you live a junk economy, it will be inherited. Now build the economy now to a certain point. Between 2017 and 2019 before COVID, no, now economy was doing virtually well. COVID-19. Share banking sector clean up as a buy. Some casio. Say enya buy way and a buyer or best the financial sector name. And the financial sector now resilient and most of them able to profit even but for the painful domestic debt exchange program and on mine economy can be shut down completely. You know what? banking sector under John Dramani Mahama and NDC. No more they chaskele. Related party transactions, family and friends, or mufa bank sika. No more their shareholders, businesses on change or more they finance. And it is on record. Say you are to ASEAN and now other prison because of Sanema we see a course in be. A lot more of them anya before the court in Guswa or more trial air course. And it's established on related party transactions, of course, was here. The banks in Ghana and the Mahama were under comatose condition. No more coma banks in Ghana. And Mahama time, and now call banker, you catch us a chairman, Susu for a free, I want to buy the amount. First Allied Savings and Loans way. Me one of the victims of that in mayhem. I mean, dear course. Oko Jusika, why would this car go to a general? Yes, a trainer, Susu for the bar. The Omababo and near who can create the amount. Who issue a check of 10,000 Ghana cedis? Yes, you 2,000 Ghana cedis now. It happened under NDC. Then ka banking there. I'll run a current account there. And any time I'll be issue check biano. E also unya payment because your savings and your fixed deposit no akwa no aka say why 90 day why friend say 60 day why 180 days and why whatever days policy and these are so and answer will terminate here you need to give some due notice this name no current account but current account are running away issue wakasa will check no o akwatena bank one my say train ema susu for nkombra no ba ye hu de betia agana de amount it happened under NDC ene nyame adom and our mampanyina na now danko akufuado omo a course ahuhia ni manda under this mayhem NDC for EDFM no this a banking sector crisis nyame adom ochina me sure say finance minister ebeboso aban no etimi atua almost about 66,445 depositors and omotu omoka fully akakakra aban no the additional 4.4 billion Ghana cedis ebeka ho a omo maka ne ade nyina na aban behwe no assets for say de be ya Ghana for ebetimi adayi no madayi NDC ebo omo form NDC was shutting our economy down using the banking sector now to fa Ghana's bank for sika omo the contributor sika bank na war crisis na Bank of Ghana amount life support wa pumping liquidity kakra amount say for support to operations no na mo de call other African countries ekwe galamsey banker yama usika the post sika no now for sika no now they running other businesses e be the year supply e be the year real estate e be the year other friends activities are and related to banking our man for due process because they are shareholders because they are directors of the bank and Ghana so ye calendar utinye bibia e don't so some banking sector ho asema say ke betwi say scan na bre omo na say scan na de bre omo a na sa kwan we amasan fa sa kwan we asiphone sika sign na Bank of Ghana fa ma omo me person bo company bi edin Unibank mo ne sa banks na e wo ho no mo na obi no say Unibank na Dr. Kwabadu for bank sika sign na Bank of Ghana and fan support omo operations were they able to survive under that support you can't so more recapitalize your operations no were they able to even recapitalize to sustain their operations depositors of this country were suffering under the NDC and businesses were collapsing under the NDC and then now they have the effrontery to talk say MPP administration useless really senior what useless I say see a useless government it was the NDC government omuja mind was a very useless and incompetent government it's in Ghana for pamomo no sure in terms of education and money any won't you know because someone who's a free education and you are now running for cover 7 and implementing free education. Now, Article 25 of our Constitution in Nimono, NDC bar from 92, no man point Attorney General that. It will to for some one person and Constitution, you know, and that Article 25, more free education, a shame. Implementation, a saying. And President Muhammad Bijinoka say, on the starting free education. Professor Jena no poko aji might meet platforms to me say, or when starting free education. Hey, in this country, Ocean National Health Insurance, the Catholic Church, started here with some NGOs, Damango, and is it Bunohoe Free Crass and Kranza, any idea? And even Kowu and other communities were doing community health insurance. About 42 of them before President Kufuor started the mutual health insurance. You know, now we had the existence of 42 communities or more community health insurance policy or programs. And this is I'm going to start national health insurance in this country. And yet, every national health insurance bill, Parliament, almost a boycott, a walkout, not President Mahama, a Kahubi. That's not your MP for Boliban boy, or walking out of Parliament because of national health insurance. But then the original platforms so can national health insurance as or sponsor over 44 adverts against free education. 44 adverts. I'll catch that and say we cannot implement free education on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician.
But Osina or more progressively. Nanka odi besi free senior high school.
Everyone. Yeah. Yenti brofo Ghana hanti. Na President Mahama catch that say yaya refree e Ghana ha. Ghana for the nchani area finti and no kasa same yachre. Yen na secondary school ni bio. Because in the year 2001 I started Kumasi Anglican Secondary School. So my school fees first term let me try 100 Ghana then 1 million then. And ka second term so can say ko be 90 Ghana 95 Ghana. Progressive no sanity you. And ka wo kona ke so to say progressively no. O ko wani no na so ye den na drop it. Na drop it ka do mo be ba for first year. Abedi e yen ko second year mo be ba no. Say me the second third term abedru e bia 70 Ghana. No ko mo so start with 60 Ghana. Na progressive free na so etiba. But it was becoming progressively expensive. Progressively expensive. Ne free education, progressive free no start here no. Otua say na ma Ghana for one country per head. At that time, Accra High, no mutua say, they were paying 482 Ghana cedis as school fees. Accra High nye day school. St. Thomas Aquinas nye day school. Other schools are not day schools no. Were they not giving the students bills? Were they not paying? You see, yeah, remember say yeah, documentary evidence. Yeah, these are matters on record, public record. Yeah, politics. On one President Mahama can you say politics? I Ghana has you know, kind of quick kind of the he stood on public platform and said it. It's on record. So up a voice, I mean my voice even wabo. Or catch I say kind of quick kind of the atroka. Papa na the cancer asem. The same man na you be saying say why you corrupt than I want to me yano say as a person or as a president, you know. Now we a president we a different person. And as a person, we a different person. The name still remains John Dramani Mahama. He be say, have you been corrupt? Have you ever been corrupt? We just say as a president or as an individual.
Lawyer,
so, a whole lot of spectacle. A whole lot of things.
Can answer na me be free so ofe dika no mu no. Me bisa wasem bi fa say eniema a wo bobo so say chena ye hwe animu e was supplementary budget no mu no. If you think say we ye eniema na Ghana for bena wo mo bosa ho kiri wom wasetena mu eniema enkoyie no ebetumi aso ano ana because eniema amu ankasa mu kan ho asem kire Ghana for say ebema Ghana for ho adwo mo ye say oh ye ba ye behwe say sidi no ebetumi agina ne na so
sure
ye ba fam wo no ye metutumu rofrofo ni ye betwa amana akoso eti ne hwe ba bia fam wo bo aduru. Apart from some yes, gold for oil, nini akaka hunina, still near ye one ye. Echichina no, ene kurano, ansana Dr. Muhammad Baumia Bebeno. Mu betumia ye bibi, afa ye fem wobo hon, efa niema moshe wobo beto sabre, Ghana for bo hon say ye mushi.
Everyone me that say, I'm saying nanu ye, mo sister station, Adom TV 4 year. Is it open forum and somewhere then energy forum and you regional poba ya you be question
and no sectorial
forum good mo bro fu say name do sectorial forum and the sectorial forum no was on energy
we the debate sectorial debate it no ye to nsa frɛ mo mama na John Kwa G seat no
good me the so G seat no mo be say the question be say omo meti fan go bo so ana o say no dey ontimi nhye bo. And I've read on other portals also about so. You know the reason why? In 2015 under John Dramani Mahama, and now the policy be said the deregulation policy ebai. Senior Ekasano, Nani Refi say introduce even deregulation policy in our energy sector. The deregulation policy in Nani say fan go buono, yemma e buona, nanka buying a subsidize first nanka petrol bo okay say ebi wanke be budget say ya obete say say beto to niam mu ana because say aban to full price mu pe na say be affecting niam nyina it say budget uti budget nka na dey ba kwa Ghana for hwe animu ana say eniam bo be cost na because the moment aban be announcing new price for fuel no bia na say eniam bo e be cost. And in 2015 NDC had the policy and Yera Mahama Kahon, the policy be by the deregulation policy in our petroleum sector. And the deregulation policy in Nane say, I was say, ye mafan go born on the petroleum and oil marketing companies, no, anyway, no, MP for the transnormal determine the price of the petroleum products. Buying a uniform free ma subsidy, I see car and buying identity to force, no, I buy a legacy debt, a Kakasi beto Ghana for so. Na aban entimi enyesika FNTR no ebetimi afree ye konso eno nti ebeye two windows the two windows no say bosome bia no ebehye on the first aban the UPPF no obehye world market price of crude no Brent crude na ho no no mahwe bo a ye to no wiase edwaman so na omo de no na ye benchmark no dem calculation no na within the second window no started from the 14th to the latter part of the month. The first day of the month and the middle of the month, so I'm determine twice a month. And I say, I can say a bi-weekly or a semi-monthly. And no, and that policy that's what we see and they regulated the pricing of the petroleum products our Ghana has this year. Now the tier say, and now no last month, averagely, now world market now Brent crude was selling around $82 per barrel. Currently, I mean, say 86.25 or something. Averagely, 86.0, 86.25 dollars per barrel. And don't you so okay price differential and that's a variance now bemuna. There's a variance of about 4% abem. So 4% now bemuno. And no and almost consider the pricing for the next window. I started the 14th of July yeah, almost 4%. Because almost carry over the 4% now increment now about world market so no so said the be consuming products no will be able to pay the realistic price on the market. And currently the increment was 4%. So say almost consider all these things say the margins almost reduce those margins and minus also ever form on the market, and we've seen that in a couple of times. So by 2022, a crude no rise to I think say $123 per barrel. And my liter of diesel near 23 Ghana cedis was a 25 almost 25 Ghana cedis. It was 23 Ghana cedis per liter. Currently we are doing 15, is it 15 point? We call Shell near there. I think say 15.25 or 15.15 per liter of diesel. It is on the high side, but it is better, and we have seen relatively stable margins as far as the pricing of the petroleum products and are concerned. The reason is that so we have marginal increase in the fuel pricing now as compared to their cost now from 2022, 23%. I saw drop here bedroom say 23 Ghana cedis. A drop here by 11 Ghana cedis, 12 Ghana cedis, ne hover around 11 and 12 until say started say as appreciate echo 13, 14 and then abe hit 15 point something and then oil marketing companies, OMCs and a turn at that rate oil marketing companies be no more or Bobby company be no more e be by me minim person may advert for the personal advert in Simon company be but it be rate our margins be form a chain be moody and do regulation and at the competition at the price any competitive because offshore board this one the Abia Goyle Shell and not Total anyway mo airton offshore other smaller OMCs in any idea so now show more board so obon say be there is a significant reduction who near say Toby free baby idea price be a chain
enti lawyer near who can come and acquisition more better so and answer more yet everyone say o shall meba o shall say okay bibisa or mubisa John Jinapono o ka say so mo bomb better so say ndie mintumi nkyere o see other portal scribe report say o say o monte so is it not right and no nkyere say o masua bibi won because NDC MPPO munina munim say ye ka fam wo buo no a ne control no ni o my Ghana mo nsem e world market and the control price no and as a more kotoso a dollar yi asem ne de ko dollar no so amunsa ni control wo so eti sa wo de be hye bo se ye ba ye bete so a enye wonwa nwumre nkontabu awubu wo sha se free no ho abra bu nkonta beti sa abre the simple thing ne nye se there be fam wo bu de eya mansa dwaso eti etuo bi edi gugu so wo Ghana na se betumi aye hu bibia eti John de wanya right so be ka se me de minim
na even
because when you bring me answer me pay free one say you better so and answer yente so won konta bebrebe
no
boy
and the make can be seen say e ba fango boa currently enya buying a control fango boa because of say in terms of subsidy no first na buying and a control price and na buying the subsidy and this time your election year and certainly and buying the subsidy beba to reduce the margins because check inflation in the moment a petroleum price put as an air cost rubiano zone it will bear an effect on our local economy because and nema bo nyina so be den ebe kokosro ne ade e ade a ban enya ban epe say ho kire be ba man nim ne abo aban ti so ne abo aban chem so aban coalition winim say aban interest enyina ye say obenya opportunity to serve again no serve Ghana for year ebio e don't say aban opportunity say otiso a nka certainly aban be tiso but there was say ye can say the other better higher man yourself. The time in the past, near Peja petrol gallon, it make time. Now, the boy is saying, wait time, the boy is saying, and you can't do that again. And I'm a friend say, George, say, Gideon, say, in terms of the deregulation policy, and starting on my penny, Kufuado, penny so. I started as far back as 2015, under NDC era, John Dramani Mahama. And he had this in a bi-weekly price. Policy no ever to hold no more at the start of the month, middle of the month no you consider the pricing regime no whether say international market no e bo no ekosro and e bo na bafom aye teso e bo na kosro aye dibito so say the be ya ye benya competitive pricing na aban emfa eka to Ghana for so emboabo eka no engu Ghana for so bio na aban betwenya revenue no de aye adwuma so de ye ebo Ghana for eruti se bi nua betena ha be ye kube politics abai de nim so omode omo ye experts in kubensuo nom some de omo call Brazil no omo de straw anyway ho kan de beto Ghana for so eye kaketoa ebiwai ye pe aban a oye useless a wan fa Ghana sika anto ye a ye ma me said nam tamakulu a ye de ne NDC ye ra Mahama de ne kotena Maslok so nko ye Maslok CEO and they will blow over 90-something million Ghana cedis. The High Court of Ghana declared as a fugitive criminal. She has been convicted and sentenced in absentia. Wejane yehuno enka ahobrasie mu no ka metimi catch them bekira ha akonde ma amene se be obi amfa sika nemra Ghana for but menti say one word NDC ni bi eka madam said na tamakulu ho asem NDC for and our friend say Mr. Tevenum anyway NCA scandal ya over $2 million and also no ehun sensem snitch OBS scandal any whole lot of niema course under their regime and it is on record. Say opa banya na point is the past point is at the say on corruption related offences on willfully causing financial loss to the state NDC aban
you
enuti
lawyers for mama
e no mo ka kire yen de ye de ahobrase agitum say empempenso a we are seeing dru ya Ghana enya island because of the international externalities ebe dokro yen any challenges are because of the structure of our local economy ban guso a or solve unim say oka friends forex rates ni sa na mani nyina ho a untimi for one no ensolve dollar issues dollar issues no ye de can say policies and a solve dollar issue and one of the policies that solve dollar issue import substitution industrialization and import substitution industrialization you know and a buy ya wa pursue no vigorously and aggressively one factory project no eba so and over 168 working factories a lot more at various stages of completion kakra infant industries there so omo dwumadi en ekoso na omo niema na eba na Ghana for gitum ne yeto omo niema na omo bie omo production mu a kakra no ye beti niema ye kraba Ghana no so na bo ma yen cedi ne yen dollar no so no etwenya hode ebini gold purchase program for Bank of Ghana you better 8.7 tons. If you are store over 34.8 metric tons of gold.
Meba. No waka. Make us a midu a mean free was so.
Maybe forex no can was a chance I bind die. I bind but I say because I buy this able go kwema. A bit me I resolve yen dollar CD parity no. Said be a Ghana be jana nice so a ye. I don't see I bind die. I bind this a go kwem and minimum budget here be media budget here asem de ba ku wom asem de ba ku mean take the wind out of a friend say the Minister of Finance no but minimum said there is a package for SMEs eba that package you know Ghana for ebo ba dwoso yi ani nyina so ebe boa ama ye SME industry no so atimi grow na boa no so na contribute towards
sa niema na ya mubu hu nkonta
yebu hu nkonta pa parliament
SMEs no ya amokohwe say yema akuya sika se wonfa nye na adwuma na adwuma no a odi hyemuo no emfaso ye firi mu aba atumi am na adwuma sa nkonta na ya mubu
ebu pa
ena bibi te se 1D 1F die maka communicator bi oba betra from MPP bia meka se since 2017 ya implement 1D 1F nhihye ye yaba enti beto ne no se factories ni bia hyase ya adwuma na impact no abaye ebo ye economy ne so ye betumi abu nkonta aka se because of 1D 1F nti before 2017 no na niema ye krefram no ne ba ya ye tumi ye bi wo my Ghana mu no na say ne de ba because of 1D 1F nti na so ate adu say mukita sa nkonta
yakuta bi hwe ebi why ukoji ya records ne wo ho omo na gige to
mo na mo communicate ya ma ban na
I'm coming enne me ka kire wo pefe wo kasa fidie so say enne say wo de emo $100 egu table issue CA. In terms of consumption patterns, 49 of them are local rights.
But that's it.
Then you import substitution.
Lawyer Gideon.
Ghana. There soon ye pa. It's a consumption. No, ultimately 49-51 parity. Kakakakra ye ko will get there.
But that's it. Lawyer for Gideon member so na mame mfa ba ko mienu emfi YouTube o manfo adwenche yi o mo de aba na to so mame Patrick Bozog de ye o de aba wo se akua me pese me hu mampani dada John Dramani Mahama emfie nan ere konum ene wo tena so se mampani ana chese NDC fo yasa yire ni twan so ono anensa mra pese mbisa o samfie numru de mfa ne se mfie na akora den wo ye ma Ghana for omuhu nkonta first adwam na se akua no kwasem ne se ka kire Gideon se platform na wanya ne so ejimu onye propaganda asem kora mo meye propaganda platform de kicha no won kire NDC amanyoku no ni omo ba ombe ya ma Ghana for so omo se MPP for edi Ghana for hwamo a omo nkire mon se platform no Jeffrey Addison o se akua me chia wanwumre ye bi wa unim media futuo kitua bi na mpesa mede ma Ghana for NDCO MPPO omuvo mo ntu mo bia nipa ba akope na na kwa mbedi akocheda ma tie nanumu asem na akwa na dwen da ni tirimu no oh bia one choice Jeffrey Semonto mfama na kwa mbedi ako comment sepile 2 also message na boss dom kwa benya constituency na mi tie mu free na kwa special voting for 7-day Adventist Church for no simple so my imagine say abatro bre ne besi memenda na omuntumi nto a ye wo special voting na wo ho omfo omhu nkohyem edu ho omunkoto tia amadokua ema me papa Gideon so mame na to aso mesan abetro so echi
the my colleague akane say MPP for omunti brofo no. And I'll start with the free SHS issue. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or can say Onuna or start progressively free SHS. Don't forget, say sa progressively free SHS and a free SHS no. Ewo ye 1992 constitution nida. Or your lawyer ni. Or can Article 25 1B of your I beg. I mean, no, my make unya utans. Okaya is so clear there. Upeu and upeu. Chapter 6, the directive principle of state policy. Upeu and upeu. No matter the government, whether they like it or not, time be drew to the extent say SSL will make sure say senior high school should be free. Now look, in the year 2015, NDC4 His Excellency John Dramani Mahama launched progressively free SHS. Progressively. One year wholesale said ya Omampina for the year. And the target was to begin on a very small scale basis. To the extent, say UNESCO commended His Excellency Dramani Mahama say he had started this progressively free SHS to the extent even Omampini Akufo-Addo commended John Dramani Mahama on this progressive free SHS. Now look.
Question. Obeto aso. Asemo.
Oh my friend, forget about that one. I mean, let me make my point.
Lawyer for
no, make a point. No.
Lawyer memo free mu nyaboche.
Everyone, I will not take it. On date my penny kufu recommended.
Nyaboche.
This is my time for
but date.
my time to correct the propaganda.
Meba.
No, you I will not answer a question. I will say the way the time.
Me na me baby some asem tie me nya lawyer for akwasem ye ka. Gideon we.
Me tie.
Who say na me bisa lawyer for akwase. Womo niema say na because say ye pese dollar ni gina nti ene ye ba ye 1D1F ni we na mbisa nkontabu. Ene Ghana ba bia ye duru no. Enye so obeka say UNESCO for boy yabaso. We boy yabaso. Musta meba mame nyaboche meba. Musta te say na ye work in 2015 progressively free SHS. Enti ye bia ye ya breso no. School for do say me ba data no lawyer nyaboche
in the year 2015 in the 2015 his essay John Dramani Mahama or absorb 54 Ghana cedi for the first year students any continuing day
or absorb saying
54 Ghana cedi in the year 2015
out of saying 54 no
54 Ghana cedi I mean no I'm saying
across board
obia across board for first year any continuing day students. That's one part. Apart from that,
school ni bia
every day student any continued once you are a day student you are now you are continuing this for the first year 54 Ghana cedi will be absorbed was absorbed
from fees fees
first year day any continued day students. Now 58 Ghana cedi was also absorbed under his essential Dramani Mahama for boarding students in the year 2016 and 2017 academic year. Sure? And they so called the Ghana Education Service website to Ewo. Now look, and that was the beginning of that progressively free SHS. And then that propaganda now
census can say 50 cents.
In the year 2050, 4 Ghana cedi.
38 Ghana cedis and 54.
Debbie, 38 Ghana. It was not 38 Ghana cedi. 38 Ghana cedi. I know dear your friend is saying Manasseh Troy. Debbie, the right thing was that 58 Ghana cedi was the fee absorbed for first year boarding students for the year 2016-2017 academic year. Now, the 54 Ghana cedi was the fees absorbed for first year any continuing day students.
Okay, 51 no.
Me see 54 any 58. 54. Yeah, for first year any continuing day students.
Samu data we imagine me ahanchuda bobo me person ye obobo nyina me twiro no nkakra.
No, so keep quiet. When you had it I was quiet.
Lawyer for kwam so man
so you see that noisy useless attitude of the MPP yenjai or you know o kan mami kan
lawyer nyabotre
so no me kan
brofo na wo kan ne wo kan say wo de battery mu anya kora wo nyabotre
no look
kasa
now look
the language in nyabotre
Mati now mama breakdown say but me catch you say so can say my colleague can say we didn't do anything in terms of free SHS. I'm telling me setting the facts right. The progressive free SHS. This is what we did at the beginning. And to the extent say we believe say based on this particular foundation, after based on the performance, so that we will continue to the bigger skill. And sana aban about power. Now look.
Eti Mami source because uni baby at 38 ni free. 38 ni free. Professor Jena no pokwadma ne handing over notes.
Yes, but me can say the right figure. The right figure is the 58 Ghana cedi for the first year student boarding school in the year 2016-2017 academic year.
That's a handing over notes.
I'm saying take it for me. Take it for me. Say the right figure, the 58 Ghana cedi for the first year boarding student 2016 and 2017 academic year. That's what the fee absorbed for the boarding students. 54 year for the day students. Everywhere, me see 320,488 day students. They benefited, almost benefited from this progressively free SHS. Everyone, beneficiaries of that progressive free SHS
under His Excellency George Dramani Mahama, ye 320,488 day students. They benefited from it. Now look, and to say ye can't issues of progressive free SHS, right? And a free SHS. You can't say the MPP started free SHS. No, we had a foundation. Who buy you engage in the wholesale. And don't forget that there have been challenges. But the point is that
progressive
progressively everywhere. Everything has a humble beginning. We will not we will not poo on the fears. Oh, Massa, can you shut up? Can you shut up? No, man, you shut up. When you got your chance, I was not talking.
Adom 106.3 FM. So burning issues you might be so any. Meba.
You can't tell what to do.
Meba.
Everyone, call him to order. Everyone, call him to order.
Gideon.
I am here to
Meba. Lawyer for Gideon, your platform is so no, Mr. Tie me, Nyaboche. Has say no, o kasa, o de so obam kra e bia ma men kasa. Brofo na wo ka meba, brofo na wo ka. Ba sa wo kase, ye o de ba the local way no mu a Mr. Nyaboche.
I never interrupted.
Nyaboche. Lawyer for akwa.
No, call him to order.
Lawyer for akwa. Lawyer for akwa. There be any wu be pie. So kasa wo nka wanu ntumu dia. Wo dia wo ha obi a tie. Lawyer for akwa.
Na say o ma ni chire mu a. Then you be not be fair. Baba president Kufuor din. Say o ko president Mahama. And I'm sure o ko to date.
Lawyer for akwa meba. Lawyer, who di ma men nyama adwuma adan lawyer for akwa enya wo na moderate program no wo how bi a waka asem bi na wo bonyu so eno asa watro ba asem memma wo chinchina a wo mpo so no na wo nka de ye program no sa nya
o kan e ma ne nchire mu se won kan
da bi nyo na be chem se na me run program no chro Gideon to aso
everywhere look what I like to me say people for mon kind. It's in the constitution already. NDC, we started the progressive fair disease. There was a foundation. MPP bar here, they did a wholesale, no problem. We will continue, fix the challenges and continue from where Akufo left off. That's it. Debbie, we have never said that and will never say that. But we set the foundation and even Omampeni Akufo even commended. But you see, the point is that, and I'm of facts. Let's go to the banking sector because I want to clear some propaganda that we call the banking sector. So I can say, well, banks, DCK, and no problem. Who in his right senses? And Mr. Foriata, say he's not, or your finance minister at that time, and you own data bank, or no? Say you're running the data banks are on country. Say, your banking sector clean up. And you are spending a whooping 24 billion Ghana cedi. When the banks that you are that need a cleanup on 9 billion, are you saying it is justifiable? Who in his right senses in terms of economics, in terms of managing finances, and I will seek a same Uber spending sasika? No, I mean we are crying say personal pocketer. Are we? Is that how we go to money? Look, in the so-called banking system, they talk about Bank of Ghana. And Bank of Ghana, yes, they run bankrupt to the extent say they run at a loss of 60.8 billion Ghana cedi. And to the effect say their negative equity now a 55.1 billion Ghana cedi in the year 2022. Or your Bank of Ghana na almost printing over 77 billion Ghana cedi sika for this government. 35 billion Ghana cedi in 2021, 42 billion Ghana cedi in 2022. In the so-called banking sector, banking sector, no, the Bank of Ghana, with all the things that they claim of banking sector, Bank of Ghana was run bankrupt. This same Bank of Ghana, based on this kind of printing of money to the extent to Aban way, not Aban say and all that, in the long run, they breached Section 30 of the Bank of Ghana Amendment Act to the extent say, Sir Amran Ekase, so Bank of Ghana be printing sika poor and say almost exceeded 5% of the threshold of previous fiscal year total revenue. They crossed it because of Abangui, because of this senseless, wicked, and useless government. And to say, can't banking sector, I don't expect my brother to be here talking anyhow. Because of where we are, because of banking sector, and then jobs has been lost. Over 1 million jobs. A lot of jobs have been lost.
Gideon, say me and was a busy with me bisa will say. Oh dear, more suggestion, listen, can what say? Ye sa banks no, ye consolidate and na say ye kase ye close banks no. Entinki and support to muna mi bisa wasem say. More time na mo support to ye no fast obey the free so buy.
Maybe why? Yenya him say, and all the banks that we will use the support of a buying, judiciously. But it doesn't mean say it was a wrong move. Me say obviously some people say that some people may have decided to mismanage the funds not buy me money. But it doesn't mean say all banks did the same. Debbie, it cannot be so. Now look, this same banking sector, that Bank of Ghana, yes, a Bank of Ghana, and the Bank of Ghana corruption and a bankruptcy, it's run most Ghanaians into poverty, close to over 850,000 Ghana for they were pushed into poverty because of the recklessness of Bank of Ghana. ABY, say when you're talking about banking sector, I don't expect the MPP to even make a comment because Sisia in Kofobebre, almost chibo fruit, almost ton, your friend saying, Kosoni Meko. Trophy, any yam, most of the banking staff, that's the job. Some of them are even Uber drivers because of the fact that the banks were closed and collapsed. So I don't expect them to say that because in the long run, Ghana for and then all we need is jobs. Say and to say, oh yeah, baby, that will cause job losses. It means you're not thinking as a government. Because say when jobs are lost, in conforming to me, feeding they can't pay school fees and a lot of things. Some people may even lead to divorce. Say what the campona unyejuma. Your manhood will never rise again. I'm telling you. Everywhere. So you can't issue banking sector. I don't expect them people to talk. Now look, let's talk about corruption scandal. Only my landing level. Corruption. Ever. I buy we. 1 hour, one scandal. I just mentioned 34.9 million ambulance deal by Furata sideline. Yeah, issues of PDS scandal. Then they see the illegal sale of 5 million liters of contaminated fuel by the Bossgate scandal. And you say the Ejapa scam over 1.153 million Ghana cedi. Ejapa scam. Yeah, 500 missing excavator. And look how when as you sit, me sure say excavator back one if you because you were just there. Baby, call it fee. Because you see, we don't know what the 500
Gideon Tresai and San what
okay, but you say 500 missing excavators away. Why they? Yeah, can issues of your friend the tricycles. Over 400 missing tricycles. Okay. It just vanished. Yeah, can scandals are now you can issues of your friend saying $2 million SkyTrain. Where did the money go? The motorway scandal, $2.5 million. The missing fertilizer scandal. And the issues are many. Say you can issues of corruption. This government stand tall. Me say they are thieves.
Yeah, that's it. Abusiania yati Gideon Tete ena yatenenka no NDC communication team ena Greater Accra region haso penna obuama conflict resolution mo solve ena yatenenka no yedi asedama Franco Trading Enterprise DBS for tayechi ena club BF so ebo yechi dom mamenko lawyer Anhwe Afoakwa honom lawyer so mame lawyer
Are who say yes ebre betena ha se Ghana for ebe kasa ahobrase mu nanso ye betena ha se ye ne ye didi atem se be bu ye ho animtia ne abedi ye ho atem e platform mo say so a the highest level of irresponsibility with all humility sebi exchange ya ye titi wo fie but ye de ye nko ne sa the make say omampanyin na Danko Akufo-Addo in 2015 never commended President Mahama for launching progressive free education. Only Fifi Boafo ekasa wa Oman FM. Na oka say so Mampanyi Mahama agya tum say free education doable there ene ekwan fa so e Damascus no hallelujah. This was President Akufo-Addo's statement in 2014. Enunti so obi lanche in progressive free education in 2015 no so mampanyin ma Akufo-Addo the then candidate Akufo-Addo recommended na a new record BM. That's why I was pushing say on share in the source of nasem na oka sabi so mampanyin or mampanyin da Mahama opanyin a yes statesman etia Ghana for any media for any ejina microphone mu edi atro sabi ye na e wachire no ye follow because ene obi asua akenkan asua friend say records and then kwala e wo fie no because of free education ti o kanya no afa ne phone no or Google no check it fact check e don't ti atrodie no ene e ho ahomete kakra sabi eba corruption a o the president Mahama eto ho now the Dr. Mahmoud Baomi ato ho no mo a ohun say there was credibility crisis kese ne honte pa President Mahama. Okay, Ebra no vice president. Amajaro cocoa smuggling scandal. Okay, a friend said Monsieur Kanazure for the expedition. Okay, airport hangar issue be. Okay, Airbus. Okay, Asontaba. Okay, Jida. Okay, you can say isophoton deal no. Okay, STS, the popular STS Korea deal. Ghana mass sovereign guarantee. CBC 20,000 housing units. I'm at the security services. President how I need anymore. Okay, the Hope City project. I can't see CBC Hope City. Our Kaswa Millennium City baby. I employ over 3 million Ghanaians. Ghana for youth no. Every 4 million Juma. I'm employer for me from the other African countries. Okay, Ekosi saying. And near my course, I'm paying down Mahama pencil. Na point is, or more US a friend said the High Court Akabi. My message them Tamakludie, Oka a friend said Tevemudie, NCA dear, any other areas and nice on record to show. Say Ope Obia, Ketasian Proye Afan Hopa, or my penny Mahama and a buying Eddie, Otin Hufuma, and Yebu. And say lawyer ni etiha na or the perception and ekasa somebody who ought to be speaking on facts ekasa with perception and sometimes you know yana bisa say the same law school and then you try you there on evidence and this name and name yana sabi so all the propaganda what the propaganda
enya wo na so wo kasa
all the propaganda Eddie attach the practice of law. Sometimes you become so irresponsible, you act unreasonably, you become so abusive, you taint your credibility, and you become so loose on public platforms of this nature. Sabi, ebi ananye ni suno no, but because of power, any promise be a diamano, any niaman no, now so run atade no disabio, or didn't who to a janaimu. And no time or yes, I am a winner. But Sanka lawyer need Sabi, I just want to impugn motive against him. Never. Me person yes idea. It is the last thing I've ever done with my friends, a panelist on a particular show like this. But they'll start here, you're starting here, and you know, and then my ebia and send you home and make can say they make can and can make can say that. But sometimes you know, learn reasonability. Friends say reasonableness. Be reasonable in your discourse. Anyone near my way in any humility. But everywhere, the bottom line is that Ghanaians have our opportunity. I may decide say. Our Dr. Mahmoud Baomi will be a brand of Wase. Now, our policies will be about Buagana Dachi. And now say, he has been tried, tested, and rejected. You wouldn't say, or no, dear, or no man a chance, a corruption. State capture. About state capture, or more can one say, why not define state capture in this country? I'll hand it over the bauxite resource of our country. 100%. At the man in a related party transaction. Estin Cubic. Nina Hill bauxite concession. It took the High Court of Ghana and the Supreme Court of Ghana and the team reversed that transaction for the benefit of the state Ghana. Eyera Mahama, akaka carry me fra komia so. Why? Ena obetena o man so no there. Ote no there. Obeya nuanom ene sa de.
Ebrena so lawyer medase. Ebrenason. Medamu nyina mase. Medamase. Tanos, wodi na ba obi banya mail so message no eba bedru ye. Isaac Jackson odi no eba ye. Medamu nyina mase. Mo aloya fo mo nkwana mkoto aso akiri ho wai. Medamase. Ma menna mase na memfa musie tiefo amuchie ye yedamase. Mesamo mawie mo na mo nkwana mintimi ensori wai. Mo nko meda DBS roofing sheet for ase sada so and Franco Trading Enterprise was so meda was club beer and ye can be a dear and one club